Good day, colleagues. This video is going to show you how to create the discussion forums, which is a platform where students are able to interact and collaborate with each other by posting and answering the questions on the discussion forum. The purpose of the forums, it is to promote a critical thinking for the students so that they can be able to engage critically with one another. On the other side, it adds a social element and humanize the online learning platform. In nowadays, we know that students are so shy to ask questions in class, so they tend to keep quiet, and then the lecturers will be surprised during the exam time when they see that the students are failing that particular content. For lecturers, in order to be aware or know whether the students have managed to grasp what you were providing the lesson on, if they are able to understand the concepts that you were delivering on that particular lesson, it is wise that you post that particular forum as a topic on the Blackboard discussion forum so that students can engage on that particular topic that you have assigned to them. So the lecturer is able to monitor and see the discussions that are taking place on the Blackboard discussion forums. How do we do that? We log in on the Blackboard system, then you will land on the courses page. Then you click on the course that you want to create the discussion forums for. Then under the lecture materials, you will see there are two types. There is class discussion and then there is group discussion. For class discussion, it is a general platform where every student in that class is able to interact and collaborate and discuss with one another. Then on the group discussion, that is now when the lecturer has grouped the students and then is able to create now discussion topics for each different group. So group A members will not be able to see what group B are doing on their discussion platform. So the one that we're going to be looking at is the class discussion, which is a general one that is open to everybody in the class so that they can be able to communicate, interact, and share ideas on the platform. We click on the link that says class discussion. From class discussion, the lecturer click on create forum. We call it a forum on the discussion board, which is normally the topic. The main topic that you were given in class, in like for example, I am saying the topic is, what can be the topic? Computers in the workplace. That will be your topic, computers in the workplace. We call it a forum on the discussion board. So you write a description, what is expected from the student side. You indicate that please debate on this topic individually. You can write whatever description as you are as per your topic, but I'm just making an example here. So you make the forum available for the student. You can set the date when that topic can be available to students, and then you set until what time, or you can leave that forum open endlessly for the students to come and see and view whatever reports or whatever responses were indicated by other students. You leave it at standard view because we don't want students to be able to create their own threads. Because in this forum, if you allow them, students to create their own thread, a thread is a subtopic. So for guidance sake, you don't allow students to create their subtopics. You create subtopics so that they can follow those subtopics that you have created for them. So these are the options that you can choose for. They are graded if you want to grade them. So you choose whatever forum settings that are fit for this, for the purpose of this discussion forum that you are creating for your students. Mine, I would leave them like that, but you will read along and see the ones that are fit for the purpose of the discussion that you are creating. And then you click on the submit button. Once you click on the submit button, the forum is there created. Now, for the students to be able to start debating on this forum, you must create a thread, which is now a what? A subtopic in a general term. So you will click as the lecturer on the forum name, which is computers in the workplace. So from this space now, you will be able to create a thread, which is a subtopic. This is now, you can be able to add as many threads based on this particular topic in this main forum. So you can have as many threads that you can create for them. The threads, they allow them guidance to debate on this particular topic at a time. So how do we create the thread? As a lecturer, you click on create thread. And then you write the thread, which is the what? The subtopic to the main topic. So we can say advantages, just making an example. And then this toolbar, in this toolbar, you are able to attach media, you are able to attach audio, you are able to attach video and all that stuff. So you are able to attach any file that you want to use for these students to debate on. For example, if you have a video or a picture that you want them to debate on, you just click on that plus sign, and then you go to where your images are or to where your videos are. For example, let me click on the Blackboard videos. Then I can click on this, and then you just select whatever file or format that you want your students to debate on. And then you give a brief discussion. What is it that they must supposed to do? Discuss on this topic. I'm just making an example, but you will be doing your own content. So you can add videos here, you can add file, you can add audio by using this plus sign. Then you'll be able to add whatever local file that you have saved. You want to attach a file, you can also attach a file. You click on browse and then you will attach a file. Then the last button will be the submit button. Then there is your thread. It has been created by the lecturer, which is the author. Here it will indicate the author. So now when the students now, they will start debating. So you can create, as I've said, you can create as many threads as you want on the particular forum or a topic, so that your students will debate on that particular thread or subtopic that you have created for them. So now for the students now to start debating, they will click on this thread name that we have created, and then they will read the instruction, what was said. And then the next step for them is to do what? Is to click on reply. This is now when the student will start debating on the topic that you have created for them. So you will click on reply, and then they will start writing their responses. After they have written their responses, and they can attach whatever file they want to attach as well, and then they will click on the submit button. Then you will click on OK to go back to the main thread. So now, as the lecturer, from the class discussion forums, so from your forum there, for you to view what is happening, you will click on the class. You will click, there is the forum that you have created. You will click on the forum there. And then there is the thread that you have created for them. Then you will click on the thread, and then you will start viewing the discussions of what the students are saying in that your discussion forum that you have created. For example, in this discussion forum that we have created with responses, if I will just show you an example how it looks like, the lecturer will click on the break and the forum name, and then we'll click on the thread that has been created, and then the lecturer will see all the responses that were said by other students there. So those are the responses that were stated by the students. So this is the debate that is going on within this your discussion platform. So as the lecturer, you are able to view what or who said what and when, and then you are able to provide guidance. So all of these are the discussions that you have, the students have debated on this particular forum. When you go to the forum again, you are able to collect all these 422 posts so that you can read them at once without viewing one post at a time. So you click on this checkbox next to the thread name, and then you will click on collect. So when you click on collect, it's going to show each and every one that has debated their views on this particular forum. Then when you read through, you are able to respond to those people that you see that, okay, they are in a wrong direction, then you provide guidance to them. So this is how you view all these debates that have taken place in your discussions that you have created, so that you as a lecturer can now be able to see if your students, they did manage to grasp what you were saying in class during the lesson that you were conducting with them, or they are all now in the wrong direction. This assists you as well when you go back to the next session. You don't just proceed to the next chapter. You are able to recap on the previous chapter so that all of the students can be on the same page with what you were saying in class. The print preview button, you are able to print all these, or you can save them as a PDF, and then you can able to print as well if you have a printer, but you can be able to save them as a PDF, then it will be saved in your destination as a PDF document. That is how, colleagues, you create the discussion forums for your class. I thank you.